Welcome to my September KDP income report, where I'll be showing you all the ins and outs of my business to help you on your own journey. So make sure you watch this full video to the end. Now, just before we get into the income report, I would like to let you know about my free weekly newsletter that I send out every Sunday, just about your guide to the world of passive income, offering you tips and strategies to build a sustainable income. I have been running it for a few months and has had a lot of success so far. I tried to give you a bit more of an in-depth view into my online businesses, which I recently shared about in a video on my channel. So if you want to learn more about building true sustainable passive income online, then I'll leave a link to my free newsletter in the description and comment section. So for the month of September, I made $3,461.58. Now, this was a decrease from the previous month of 15%, but overall, I'm still happy that it was still a fantastic month. It was one of the few months that I've had that have actually been quite inconsistent. So I've had quite a high day and then followed by a drastically lower day. And even though most of my books are evergreen, you're just sometimes going to have to deal with the ups and downs of business. But comparing it to where I was just over 1 year ago, the month of September 2022, I made $853.54. So you can come a long way in a year, as long as you continue to stay consistent, but you make sure that you are improving 1% each day, as I have been doing KDP since mid 2020. So all my results have just compounded over time. But at first, you need to pick one online side hustle and stick with it. Now we can quickly go over to take a look at my best 5 selling books of the month. And first we have a logbook, which has always been a consistent seller for me. And this month it's made the most that it's made in a month so far, and that's $1,090.38. I do run ads on all of these books, but especially with the logbook, I've reduced that over time. And then second, we've got an activity book that's also been a consistent seller for me. Third, we've got a quiz book, which has really been doing well for me in the past few months, making me roughly $300 to $500 each month, and I will do a video on that soon. Then fourth and fifth, we've got 2 more activity books that have been created this year that are really starting to take off as well. Now, the rest of my books do make smaller amounts. However, if you're wanting to specifically create books that you are able to earn 500 plus and even up to the thousands each month, I've got this specific video that actually details my process of how one book has made me over $11,000 in earnings. So the next part is we'll talk about our ads, and I do run ads on most of my books. And in the UK, I had the highest spending £532.63, which gave me an ACOS of 24.35%, and I had a total of 324 orders and over 2K in sales. Then in the US market, I spent $143.35, and then I had an ACOS of 31.55%, which is slightly higher than normal. I am trying out a few new books in that market, and then I had a total orders of 56 with sales of over $450. And then finally, Canada, where I'm actually not running hardly any ads at all, but I spent $2.47, and that gave me an ACOS of 27.47% with only 1 order and sales, which made $8.99. And I've always been a huge advocate of ads. I think the more competitive KDP becomes, you definitely need to be running ads to be getting ahead of your competition. So finally, to mention, for the month of September 2023, my income was $3,461.58, and my expenses, which included ads, and as I'm based in the UK, I have to add 20% onto that market. So that cost me $920.43. My subscriptions, which include Midjourney, Canva Pro, KDP Champ, Creative Fabrica, and GPT-4. So that took my expenses to a total of $1,026.43. So my total net income was $2,435.15. So thanks for watching another video. Let me know how the month of September went for you in the comments.